Hey y'all, how are you doing? Today is November 11th, 2020. Sorry, I had to think about it. But today is November 11th. There's a lot of things going on. Today's my dad's birthday. Dad, if you watch this video, happy birthday to you. Besides all that, everything is pretty good. I decided to come over here today in my room, in my happy place. To talk about a spicy topic. Are y'all ready for this spicy topic? The topic of the day, hold on one second. Set an alarm for 15 minutes from now.
I've set an alarm for 8:39 a.m.
I like to keep my videos short and sweet, straight to the point. That way I don't hold you for too long. If you still want more of this, that's what I got a YouTube channel for, so you could go do a little movie series, okay? Anywho, yes, so I am a mentor. I will link my mentor profile at the bottom. So on my mentor profile, I will communicate with anyone about anything, but I had to pick 3 topics. Now, let me tell you how it was so hard for me to pick 3 topics. I really was looking at everything like, I could do that, and 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 I could do that. And then originally I had picked 3 basic topics, but then for other reasons I went back and I decided to select the topics that had the least representatives in it, because on the site you can either go on there as a mentor or somebody who's looking to be mentored. So someone who's looking for a mentor, sorry about that. But there's a whole bunch of different topics, and then you could pick what topics you want to talk about. So I ended up picking online dating, fear, and sex. Why these 3 topics? Because they had the least representatives in them. I'm driven by people's fears, so I felt like the least picked topic is also the most feared topics, even for mentors. So I was like, you know what? Let me pick these topics because the mentors are staying away from them. And who knows? They could be people who really need assistance in these 3 areas. So I picked fear, which I love to talk about. I love to talk about fear because I try to not live in fear, and I also try to use my fear, because we're gonna have fear regardless, but I try to kind of use my fear to drive me. Sex is a fun, you never know what people are gonna ask when it comes to sex, so I'm always open. And I don't know, no one's really hit me up to talk about that, so yeah, whenever y'all ready, holla at me. And then the other topic is online dating. Online dating is probably the one I think is most fun, because with online dating, there's so many things you could do right. There's a lot of things you could do wrong. But regardless of, I don't think there's no right or wrong. You just have to kind of learn the game, like, as women, we have our own perspective of things, and then as men, they have their own perspective of things. So you kind of have to get like a common ground between what the women want and how the women think, along with what the men want and how the men think. So it's about just like trying to figure out or trying to find a common ground. And also there's a lot of places where you can go wrong, or like some places you need to be more like safe than other places. And I just like to be kind of like a middleman for walking through these wooded areas in terms of dating and everything like that. It's a very new thing, a very like 21st century kind of thing. It's not like, this is not something you can go to your grandma about, because they didn't have online dating. So yeah, my experience with online dating has been a whole lot of ups and downs. But regardless, I loved my experiences. They made me who I am today. Now I know so much. Like, sorry I keep saying I really don't even like to use that term, but today I just keep catching myself saying it. But there I go. There I go. So yeah, online dating is lit. Online dating is fun. Online dating is interesting. Disclaimer, you should be the right age before even going into the realm of online dating. So for any of the people who are under 18 watching this, online dating should not be for you. Regardless, I know kids like to be bad and they're going to do it anyway. So if you need help, I'll still help you. I'll still assist you in that area of your life. But honestly, just no, don't do it. You have to be very safe. You have to be very smart. You have to make sure to not use your real name, not to give out any personal information. And when you're young and when you're like, you're kind of naive and you don't know like what people's intentions are, you're never going to think twice when somebody's like, oh, what's your real name? When somebody's like, oh, what town do you live in? It's going to be like, you're going to think like you're in the playground, like, oh my God, I live on Elm Street and I live on blah, blah, blah street and da, 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 da. That's not what it is. Online dating is not like that, because it could be a 60-year-old person hiding behind a picture of a 15-year-old or a 14 or a 17, 18. Anything can go. And also Instagram and Facebook messaging, DMs, all that, anything that has a direct message qualifies as online dating, because Instagram, people can slide in your DMs and you can start talking and communicating. That's online dating. Facebook, somebody can start talking to you, you're answering, communicating. That is still online dating. So you really have to watch the lines and make sure they're not blurred when it comes to staying in your age group, staying in your age range, and also not giving out too much information. And that's something that a lot of people can go wrong, because there's been even influencers or celebrities who have gotten stalkers from giving out too much information. People have gotten, a lot of bad things have happened. That's all I got to say. I don't like to talk about negativity. And even when you mention something that's negative, it's still planting a seed of negativity. So I don't want to scare anyone away from online dating. I just want to clear out the stigmas and just clear the air when it comes to online dating. I want to talk about the different struggles. I want to talk about all that different stuff. So if you do need some guidance when it comes to that, I'm pretty good at it. I help my mom out. She'll come to me and she'll be like, oh, there's this dude from here trying to talk to me. What do you think? And I'm like, what is he talking about? What was he talking about when you guys first started communicating? What is he looking for? Did you voice what you're looking for? Did you voice like your things that you can't subside? Did you tell him about that? Did you tell him like, and on top of that, the biggest question is, what are you looking for? You, and I mean you, not them, not your parents, not your aunties, not your uncles, none of that. What are you looking for? Are you looking for a relationship? Are you looking for a friendship? Are you looking for chatting? Are you looking for short term? Are you looking for long term? The first thing that you have to decide for yourself is what exactly